So welcome to show 71. As you can see, we have 7 points and a big circle with one surface, so 71. And if we know our alphabet, this would be associated to G, and this would be associated to the letter A or Aleph. So there's symbols can be associated to numbers as well as letters. Now, all this started with our friend over here, the flower of life. And if you squint really hard, you will see, actually here there's 6 circles, 6 circles, 6 circles, all started by the first circle, which the first circle doesn't count. And that's because they make their own rules. Apparently it's consciousness as well as maybe God, who decided to move away because the world was not perfect enough for him. But this ends up being 666. Now, if you squint your eyes really hard, you are going to see the 111. And lo and behold, as I said earlier, they are doing word, verbal, geometry, Sudoku, because the word witchcraft in English gematria equals 666, which would bring us over here. And also in simple gematria equals 111, and you can see it here. And this became this, which is your tree of the Kabbalah, as well as the tree in the middle of the garden in heaven. And all this morphed into something really awful, which ended up being our 3 pillars of society in our democracy. It may not be visible here, but you all know about the 3 branches of government. And where do you find branches? Inside of a tree. Now, you have the legislative, the judiciary, and the executive. So your government is all been created through the witchcraft, all right? So that is one thing I wanted to get out of the way. We all know that our religions, hidden in the symbols of our religion, you'll find the number 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's the same thing with the cross. You start on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's the same thing with the cube. You will find 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4 around, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. And your 12 is associated to the Aleph Bet, which is the alphabet, but it also means father. Aleph Bet, you know, in Hebrew, going this direction is father. And your alphabet all came out of the tree of the Kabbalah. And if we all look at our ABCs and our 1, 2 trees, you will find that they're associated to symbols that are associated with their angles. So your circle would be the 1 and associated to A, and your B would associated to 2 would be the Vesica Pisces or a moon, and the 3 would be the triangle, and it would give you this little symbol right here. Inside the symbol that everybody knows, you'll find a circle, a Vesica Pisces, and a triangle. And hidden in a perfect triangle would be the 60, 60, 60 angles, which gives you 180 of a triangle. So you will, the 666 brings us back to witchcraft. And your ABC and 1, 2, 3, well, 3, if you look over here, witchcraft, 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. Now, the truth is what you want it to be. That's how they create their whole nonsense. And you will see that the letter the Vav, the sixth letter of the alphabet, is associated to the nail, and this guy here got 3 nails. So 6, 6, 6, and you can find his symbol inside the tree. And for this one here, the 666, we all know where we can find that. You got 6-pointed stars, mini triangles, and 6-sided hexagon. And for the cube here, I didn't quite find it, if somebody can find it, but all I can find was the Greek number 666, which is the name of Allah. All right, well, all this being said, the whole world is under a spell, and this is a witchcraft spell. As long as you start using your alphabet and you start reading a book, another book, or another book, you will be stuck under a spell, and this is the whole thing that's driving the world insane, and that is the matrix itself. So there you go. Let's look at the word Kabbalah. Inside of the word Kabbalah, you will find Abba, which means father in Hebrew, or daddy in Hebrew, and Hala is a phonetic duality to Hala, which means God. So Kabbalah, the K is the 11th letter of the alphabet, can be represented right over here by 2 pillars. And then you have Abba, which is the father, represented by the circle and the Vesica Pisces. And then you would have also father represented by the circle and the moon, which we can see is your A and B. And there is also hidden here 11, but now well, the 2 pillars would be 11, and that would be the beginning of magic. So all this, when you start understanding your symbols and why the number tree sounds like the word tree, it's probably not a coincidence, as it refers to this thing. So there you go. Let's not forget that all these little symbols can be found inside the Kabbalah. And if you look inside of this, there is a lot of witchcraft inside your words, because everything has a duality. And this is probably inspired by the flower of life, where you have a Vesica Pisces all over the place. As you can see, there's one here, but if you look all over, so everything has a duality. So that is show 71. Thanks for listening. Have a great evening. I'll try to come back with some other stuff, and we'll maybe explore what is a woman.